Hi y'all, I'm Sarah and today I'm going to be showing you one of my go-to looks for the summer. It's going to be a dewy look that's very simple, easy to wear every day, but will also stay on your face all day, even in those hot days. I live in North Carolina, so I think today it's 95 out and I don't even want to know the percent humidity, so I need makeup that's going to stay on. So just keep on watching to see how I get it. So I'm just going to start off by mixing my foundation, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and some of the Benefit High Beam Highlighter on the back of my hand. I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear because it is full coverage, it is going to stay on all day, and it's not going to budge at all. And then I like a little bit of the High Beam to just give yourself a little bit of a glow. Now also, to go with the glowy theme, I'm going to blend this all in with my Beauty Blender. It's been dampened. You want to just go in with your Beauty Blender and light pouncing motions and just take your time. I actually enjoy the feeling of this. I kind of feel like it's a facial, Sarah, speak correctly, facial massage. Don't mind this scratch this morning in the shower. I guess I was not awake enough and I just scratched the heck out of my face while I was washing my hair. So that was fun. Another great thing about this foundation, it is very buildable. So if you have any areas where you're a little extra red, like I am, I definitely get red in my face, you can easily go in and add a second layer to just make sure that coverage is what you want it to be. And I personally don't think this makeup looks cakey. I never have had anyone tell me I have a cakey face. In fact, people are constantly saying, your skin's so beautiful. You know, what's your skincare routine? And I'm like, my skin's really not that great. It's my foundation, trust me. And they're like, no, it's your skin. I'm like, no. It's really my foundation. Go in with some concealer. I'm going to use my absolute favorite. I have tried a bunch of other high-end ones, some low-end ones. I cannot find anything to replace my Urban Decay Naked Concealer. It's amazing. This is a brand new one. I love that pop sound a new one makes. You know it's fresh. I go through these all the time. They're just the best. I can't. Tried, but I have an addiction. So we're just gonna apply a generous amount under our eyes. I'm gonna put a little extra here because I have that scratch. I get a little red around my nose, highlight the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the forehead, some on the chin. And if you get red anywhere else, or if you have a little blemish you're trying to cover up right now, just use accordingly. So once again, with our damp Beauty Blender, we're just going to lightly blend in. Also, I'm going to just put a little bit of that concealer on the eyelid, just whatever is left. I just work it up there. Eyelid primer. When you're doing the under eyes, you definitely want to make sure that your Beauty Blender is fairly damp. I like mine to be pretty wet. That way, if you did use too much of your concealer, it will help soak it up. And it's also just very hydrating and will make sure it gives you the most flawless look. Alright, so to help achieve this all day wear, we are now going to bake parts of the face that we don't want to have be shiny or oily looking and that need to stay in place all day long. So I'm going to use my very trusted Laura Mercier translucent powder. This stuff is heaven. There's nothing better than it. I don't know what is in here. It's fairy dust. And I just apply a very generous amount under the eyes. And pretty much all over the nose since it's summer for me, since I said that is the first place my foundation starts to break up. Something about my nose. It just doesn't like me, but that's alright. I'll just bake it. And just a little bit, what's left on your sponge pretty much on your eyelid, since we did bring the concealer up there. So I'm just going to let this sit for a few minutes. While I do that, I might do my brows. So I will be right there. Voila, and now my brows are magically done. I just fill them in very lightly with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown. Mine's broken. Like below if yours is also broken. I just can't bring myself to buy another one when I still have half of a good pencil in here. But yeah, I just lightly fill them in, nothing super detailed, no Instagram brow over here. So now we are going to wipe away our bake. I like to do so with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders. They are powerful though. And I just mix the two lighter shades, which are the Radiant Light and Incandescent Light. I just kind of mix them a little bit on a big fluffy sponge brush. And I just use that to help sweep it away. I think it usually works a little best when you're wiping off your bake that you have a little bit of powder on your brush. Now we are going to bronze / contour the face. I'm going to be using the Hoola Benefit bronzer. You can see I've hit major pan. Love this stuff. With the e.l.f. angled brush. This thing is like $4. Can't beat it. Just tap off and we're going to go in here. Nothing too major. A little bit on our temples. Because we do want this to be a summer glowy look, but this is a matte bronzer in case you were curious. That's why I kind of consider it contouring and not bronzing. And then also some here just along the jawline so that we don't just all blend in and be one color. Nothing super precise. Also add just a little bit under my bottom lip. Helps make it look plumper. That's what I tell myself. And then lightly, I'm just going to contour my nose. That's another thing I like about this brush. I don't do a very precise nose contour, so I think it works out fabulously. Okay, now to bronze up the face, add a little bit of that warmth and glow. We're going to go back into the Hourglass palette and we're going to choose the darkest color, which is Dim Light. I'm using the Bobbi Brown bronzer brush. Their brushes are expensive, but I love this brush. And then this we're not too precise with at all. We're just trying to add a little color, a little warmth to the face. Very nice. Alrighty. For blush today, I'm just going to be using the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Pink Quartz. Just going to grab any old brush. This is just a Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush. And just, you know, no precise way, kind of sweep this over the cheeks. And then really to up our glow game, because I really just can't do my makeup without it, a little Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill and Becca. Literally, this stuff's heaven. If you don't have it, girl, you just get in your car and go to Sephora right now. You gotta get it. Slightly on the tops of the cheeks, and I also like a little pop on the apples. So then that way when you smile, you just kind of get this little pop of sparkle. A little bit down the bridge of the nose and on your lip. Just really anywhere you would like to have a little glow. We are going to move into eyes now. I'm going to keep this just super simple. I'm going to be using one of the Sephora eye glitters. It's just in a little thing like this. If I can open it. Maybe, maybe not. I might not be using it. There we go. Woo! And this is called What Happens in Vegas. And I'm just going to take a Sigma Firm Shader E57 and put a little bit of that on the brush and put this on the lid. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is the Sigma E38, and I'm just going to actually take a little bit of the bronzer that we used earlier, the Hoola, and I'm just going to very lightly brush that in my crease. No precise way really, just a little definition to the eye. Not being precise at all. And then in a pencil brush, E34, I'm going to take a lighter of the Sephora eyeshadows. This one is called Early Frost. Just a little bit of this. It's also a shimmery shade. And I'm just going to pop that in my inner corner. I'm going to go in with this NYX pencil in number 625. It's just like a sparkling gold champagne. And I'm going to put that in the middle of the lid. And then just dab it out with my finger. Now we're going to go in with some mascara. This is my favorite. It's by Marc Jacobs. I believe it's called the Remarkable Mascara. It's amazing because I'm not much for falsies. If you are, girl, you pop them on. If you're good at it, more power to you. But I just can't figure it out. Excuse my ugly mascara face. I've watched so many videos on other people trying to show me how to do it. I can get them on. They're not comfortable. Maybe that's it. I'm just really picky. I want to be comfortable. And they're not comfortable for me. I could do it for a special event, but not an everyday kind of thing. Alright, so now that we have our mascara on, I'm just going to add a little bit of clear brow gel to my eyebrows. Just a little bit. Not too much. Oops. You don't need too much. This stuff goes a long way. I've probably had this tube since like September. It's still going strong. Alright, and because more is more, we're going to just add one little last highlighter. This is the Marc Jacobs Glow Stick, and I'm just going to put a little on my beauty blender as so. And dab a little bit of it on my hand so I kind of know like how much I have on there so I'm not surprised when I go in on my face. I know this is a cream product, but I've definitely found that I can add this on top and it does just fine. Right there on the apples. And a little bit right here and on my nose. It is time for the lips. This is the part I'm so excited about. So Sephora sent me the whole line of the new cream lip stands and I probably spent an hour unwrapping them all from the plastic. Broke all my nails, but you know what? It was worth it. Today I'm going to be trying out shade 4. I was going to say it's called Made in Italy, but Sarah, that's not the name. I'm not sure what the name is, but it's shade 4. It's really pretty corally orangey color, one of my favorite kind of shades. So I'm going to put this on the lips. Alright, isn't this the cutest color? It's bright, but it's still really light and fun, very summery. I'm definitely going to be wearing a lot. So far, it's easy to apply, it feels comfortable, but I'll let you know how it wears throughout the day. Very pretty though. So just to finish things off, we're going to use the Ultra Radiance Benefit Facial Hydrating Mist. It's kind of like a setting spray, but it's just going to make sure if anything was looking powdery, it doesn't, and it definitely just leaves you with a nice glow. I love it, and it smells. It smells good. Very nice. Alright. So this is the finished look and I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, please do me a favor and subscribe. I will try to figure out how to put a button here, but if not, it is as soon as you minimize the video, it'll be right below where you can subscribe. And also please, if you would give this video a thumbs up, it would mean so much to me. This is my first makeup tutorial. And just leave a comment down below with any other looks you'd like to see or a different video like a what's in my bag. I also just moved into a new apartment, so I'm thinking about doing kind of a decorating series and stuff like that. So anything you're interested in seeing, let me know and I will try to make it happen for you. Have a great day. Bye.